Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Dr. Nasir Shaikh Show. I'm your host, Dr. Nasir, and what we've got on tap for you today is our friends at Campus Reform, where they send out their intrepid reporters to go across the country to woke college campuses, right? Talk to social justice warrior students, those that virtue signal, and they ask them questions. And today's question was, did you know that President Trump sent troops to the border? What do you think about that? And then they're asked, did you also know that Barack Obama did the exact same thing? What are your thoughts now? Folks, we're going to get to all that in the next few seconds. Before we do, if you haven't done so, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, like, share, and follow us. Let us know what you think. Let's get to that video right now.
Border, I think most people would say.
Maybe, but
I don't think it's good to send, militarized troops to people who are coming in unarmed.
Walls don't really keep people out, and just think about it, how many airplanes are there?
they're basically there to was it shoot to kill? I don't want there to be any loss of.
Okay, did she just say that? Shoot to kill? She doesn't want any loss of life? I'm going to rewind this, folks, so we can do it. Shoot to kill? How many times did you hear during Trump's administration where was there any shooting at the border and shooting to kill illegal aliens crossing the border? Did that ever occur? The propaganda that these students spew out is unbelievable. The verbal diarrhea is really, really thick here. Let's just go back there and say that. Let's go back there. She sees that again. Why did she say that? Unbelievable.
I don't want there to be any loss of life. That seems like the only goal here.
Did you know that President Obama did the exact same thing when he was president?
Honestly, I'm not super.
Okay, let's just go back there and let's go back to this kid right here. Okay, he's asked the question. Obama did the same thing, and he's just standing there, literally, for seconds, has no clue what to say, has no idea. This is just like his brain is being absolutely, completely scrambled right now, folks. Because he's going, wait a minute, that can't be true. Obama did the same thing. Wait, no, that's just not possible. Ah! His brain is literally frying. Watch what's happening. Crickets.
Honestly, I'm not super up to date with politics. I didn't know that, so I just.
And then let's go back here now. And I'm going to rewind this. You got to hear this in context. But she just basically said she's not super up to date with politics. And I'll rewind it and let it play through again. All right? But I just want to get my reaction because it's happening so fast. But the fact of the matter is, with Obama, it's I didn't know about the politics of what was going on. What are you asking me for when it was going on with Obama? But with Trump, they're ready with their answers. I mean, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. List them down, the talking points, the Democratic talking points, leftist talking points. They're right there to fire them off. It's on the tip of their tongue. But with Obama, I don't know much about politics. I really don't. Unbelievable.
Politics, I didn't know that, so I just think that we need to be so compassionate toward other people, and it's definitely not what he's putting forward.
And did you know President Obama did the same move? He also sent a few thousand troops to the border.
I did not know that.
Is that surprising?
I mean, yeah, I guess, yeah.
I guess, yeah. Did you know that Obama did that? No, I did not. Do you think that's kind of surprising? Yeah, I did. Yeah, that's surprising. Yeah.
I would say, yeah, that's kind of surprising.
It sounded like you're opposed to that when President Trump did it. Were you opposed to it when President Obama did it, though?
When President Obama did it, I felt that there was, I suppose, different coverage as to what the intentions were.
I don't know anything about that.
So now Obama does, and there's intentions. There was no intentions. Remember when Trump was there? Fired rapidly. Worst thing ever. Shouldn't have done it. Doesn't matter what the reasons are, whatever. Now, feelings. Nothing more than feelings. Just trying to forget everything here in this interview. My brain is being scrambled because you're asking me questions and you're trying to... Right? Now we got to look at the intentions. We got to look at the feelings. We got to look at the context. Because now that Obama did it, the brains are scrambling trying to find an answer to the wokeness because they know that it's hypocritical, absolutely hypocritical in their thinking and their thought process. But they're trying to rationalize it. How can I spin this? How can I come up with something that's going to save face for me? Because I can't say I was against it for Trump, but Barack Obama did the same thing. So intentions, feelings, that's what's happening here.
I suppose, different coverage as to what the intentions were.
I don't know anything about that personally. So the difference is definitely with publicity and like.
So he doesn't know anything about that. He doesn't know anything about that, folks. So same thing's happening here. Ask a question, brains being scrambled, can't come up with a reason, crickets, absolute silence. So he comes up and he basically says, I don't know anything about that. You know what? But I know exactly everything about it when it happened to Trump. But with Obama, I don't know anything about that.
False information.
So I guess I would have to read up more about the intentions behind Trump's versus the intentions behind Obama.
I think it's a positive move. I think, honestly, it has precedent. Obama did the same thing back in, I think it was 2012. So I think there's nothing unconstitutional about it. And I think that the state governments need to make sure that they're not acting in opposition to the federal government.
I mean, this guy here, at least looks like an older student. I mean, compared to the others, just by looking at him or whatever. Could be a grad student, maybe a teacher, professor. Seems to be on the conservative side, or at least he at least has knowledge that Obama did the same thing. So, there's that. It was probably the one token person that they had to put inside here, basically, to say that at least he knew what was going on. But with all those other students, as you saw, it was just one of those things where their propaganda points are there. As soon as you say Trump, as soon as you say something conservative, as soon as you say something Republican or whatever, for the Republican person that's doing it, it's immediate and right there. They know everything about it. It's like, Wikipedia, it's right there. We know everything that we need to know about that, whatever. You ask them the question and say, what about Obama, or the Democrats did this, or a liberal did this or said this or whatever. And now all of a sudden it's either silence, or it's like, you know what? I'm really not into politics. I really don't, get into that or whatever. I don't really much have an opinion about that. Or, just try to spin something so you don't look and act, like an idiot and being hypocritical. Anyways, folks, we appreciate you taking the time to watch. You've been watching the Dr. Nasir Shaikh Show. I've been your host, Dr. Nasir. And if you haven't done so already, hit that subscription button, hit the notification bell, like, share, and follow us. I'll leave you with my final thought, which is, when you're right, you're right. And when you're left, you're wrong. We'll see you again next time, folks. Take care and stay safe.